Hi Cancer, this is your monthly reading for July 2018. So this month we have a couple of eclipses happening. We have Mercury retrograding, Mars is already retrograding. We have a grand trine in Jupiter, Neptune with the Sun. Lots going on, intense, lots of changes happening. So let's see how this all affects you, Cancer, for the month of July. Cancer for the month of July. Cancer for the month of July. Okay, so interesting. All right, let's just see here. Nice. You have some beautiful cards, Cancer. So right off the bat, you go into this month with a positive attitude. It's the Ace of Wands. You have the gift of passion and opportunity. So this is the card Ace of Wands, or Ace of Gabriel in this deck. There's a sense of wonder, just a really good attitude, really positive attitude. Like, I feel like you're at a higher place than you've been for a while. So there's definitely some situations that require you to be open and honest. This might involve an Aquarius or a Libra or a Gemini. Particularly, I feel like it's more of a Aquarius. This person may have let you down. Cancer, they may have made a lot of promises, and they may have, there may have been an ending with this person, but you're not fully accepting that. Maybe there was a falling out or something like that, but particularly I feel like this is more related to a friendship. Maybe some kind of friendship betrayal has happened or something along those lines. But there's some kind of situation where you need to either think like an Aquarian or it is with an Aquarian, and there needs to be open and honest communication. You might even have to cut this person out of your life. I do see around the 5th of July, just feeling sort of stagnant and not understanding why. I do feel like this relates back to this Aquarian influence, and it could just simply be the Uranus and Taurus influence. So the things are changing, and people in your life, you're questioning whether they should be in your life or not. So that could be also something. Now, moving into the new moon that happens on July 12th. That new moon is in your sign. It's in Cancer. It's actually opposed by Pluto, and it's a solar eclipse, okay? So solar eclipses often bring new beginnings. Remember, this could occur, right around the day of the solar eclipse, but usually it's over 6 months that you're going to see changes coming in, openings coming in. You get the Wheel card in the place of the solar eclipse. So to me, all the feelings you had, the Wheel of Fortune comes up. Things are going to start moving quickly, and it's followed by the Ace of Pentacles, which is awesome. So opportunities, a windfall of money coming to you, the end of delays, change that offers happiness. So this solar eclipse really benefits you, Cancers. Again, it might be over the next 6 months. You might start to notice at least your finances increase, or your mentality about your finances changes to a more positive standpoint. Maybe right away things don't change, but you feel a shift within you, and that creates change down the road. It could be a change of job. It could be a promotion at your current job, something along these lines. So this solar eclipse is quite positive for you. And let's just see moving forward what transpires after that for Cancer. Happens for Cancer mid-July. Okay, and we'll just go right to the end. Make it easier to see the bigger picture. So going into the lunar eclipse for Cancer. Okay, so you have a lot of 10s coming up. Okay, so I don't know why that's significant, but keep that in mind. There's a lot of 10s in this spread. I think you have the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. You have the Wheel, which is the 10. Is there any other 10s? I thought I saw another. You have a lot of Aces coming up as well. So yeah, you have all the Aces as well. You have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups. So, wow. Lots going on there. So I just want to talk about the 10 of Wands for a minute. That's the card that's standing out for me the most. It is a card that signifies, you do need some help, some more helpful people around you. And I do feel like this is related to a decision that you need to make about who you want to let into your life. Because there are some people still around you that are just not really supporting you. They're taking advantage of you. You're well aware of that. And so I just want to mention that. As for the lunar eclipse that happens on the 27th of July, which happens to be the same day Mercury goes into retrograde, and it is a lunar eclipse, and it is aligned with the Mars retrograde, so it's a big deal. There's a decision you need to make. You need to be clear about what you want, who you want, how you want things. So some clarity needs to be brought to your attention, particularly to rectify any imbalances in your personal life, your friendship, and your work life. So, I feel like there's a reclaiming happening in terms of personal power, but it's splayed across all three major areas in your life where you need to claim power. So for example, some people are very adept in their career, but yet then they go home and they have issues with their spouse. So their power is lost at home. And other people are balanced at home, but then, have issues at work. I'm seeing like issues all across the board here for you in terms of power imbalances. I'm not saying that your personal life or your work life or your friendships are bad or toxic. That isn't what I'm saying, but there is definitely this sense that you are needing to claim some power in those three areas: work, personal life, and friendships. So, standing up for what you believe in, and claiming your personal power, I feel like is going to be something that comes up for you around the lunar eclipse. And remember, that can span over 6 months. And I do see new beginnings for you. I do see you taking better care of yourself. I feel like there's some forgiveness where maybe in the past you had sort of a victim mentality. I do sense that the lunar and solar eclipse are going to bring to light your part in your relationships and how you contributed to any power imbalances that may have occurred as well. So it's not always the other person's fault. And that is going to give you back your power, just recognizing like, oh, they wouldn't have taken so much had I not given so much, so there's going to be some sort of awakening in that kind of area. So I'm going to just pull an oracle card to see if I missed anything for Cancer for the month of July. This is the Mermaid deck by Doreen Virtue. So it's an older deck. Not even sure if she still makes this deck, but anyways, I'm going to pull a card for Cancer for the month of July. Cancer for the month of July. Stay optimistic. So yeah, definitely this is important. This actually came up while I was doing the reading in various formats. So it's saying your dreams are coming true. Don't quit before the miracle occurs. So, you know, try and keep your spirits high. And again, I feel like clarity is going to be brought to light with these eclipses for sure, of what part, you know, this, any victim mentality is sort of going to be processed out. I feel like there's going to be a recognition, and you might already be feeling it, of your contributions to situations in your life that maybe in the past would have brought you down. You know, you would have thought, oh, woe is me, and then it sort of spiraled into a downward kind of mudslide. But now I feel like you're recognizing, oh, well, that is my own fault that happened in that way. And I'm not saying everything's your fault either, but try to stay optimistic. I'm going to pull from the Robert Reeves Flower Therapy deck that he made with Doreen Virtue. Okay, so Robert Reeves, let's see for Cancer for the month of July, if there's anything I missed for Cancer for the month of July. Okay, so you are healed. That's a really nice. The healing you've prayed for is on its way. So that's a really nice card. It's a beautiful card. What is the flower? Candula pot marigold. So that's beautiful. So, you know, I feel like this is the best reading I've had for Cancer in a while. Like the last few months have been pretty rough for you guys. So these eclipses I'm feeling are benefiting you for the most part. Just stay positive, and I will see you again here next month to talk about that other eclipse that's happening in August. If you like this video, share it with your friends, and definitely subscribe. And again, this is a general reading. If you want something more personal to you, I'm happy to do up your chart as well as do a tarot or oracle reading. You can get my information below. I will talk to you again next time. Okay, bye.